Hello, and welcome to the podcast. My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin the show in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. 3 sheets to the mouse may contain language and subject matters that aren't suitable for smaller aviators, so listener discretion is advised. When the intro music begins, please take a seat and partake of any carry-on items. This includes bottles, flasks, cans, fine cigars, and skin mags. Okay, let's review. That is, F-bombs, earmuffs, get drunk, smoke 'em if you got 'em, and send nudes. Anything else? Oh yeah. Enjoy the show.
Unsorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared be prepared.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode number 314 of 3 Sheets to the Mouse. We're the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including and most certainly their drinks. My name is Mikey, and tonight I am joined by Maria.
Hi.
James.
Good evening.
And Lauren.
Hello.
All right, well, grab yourself an approved beverage.
Did your mind just go blank there?
No,
Okay.
Somebody may be listening at work or on a commute or...
Yeah.
So, an approved beverage. Make sure your earbuds are in, and let's fucking go, huh? Let's talk some Disney here. First off, I gotta know what the hell Maria is drinking. Is that a Stella Artois
It is.
chalice?
It's a Stella chalice. It's a large Stella. Like, it's bigger than the normal ones. So I have a bastardized sangria. It's red wine and a blackberry lime seltzer. It's good.
Okay. James, how about you? What have you got this evening, sir?
I have a cruise coming up in a couple of weeks, so to get ready, and I've got Malibu and Coke.
Ooh.
Because
and
it's
Coke?
delicious. Trust me, it's delicious.
Lauren does not approve.
That's all right.
She is flabbergasted.
Her guests are flabbered.
Her guests
I
are
love
flabbered.
some Malibu and pineapple, but I've never put it into Coke.
It's delicious. It's rum and
100%.
Coke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've done that a lot.
It's summer. It's like a summertime.
Yeah.
Well, Lauren, I saw you have just poured yourself a pint of bourbon.
No.
It's mostly ice, it looks like.
There's a lot of ice. It's a bourbon from 13th Colony Distillery. It's a Georgia bourbon that was recommended me at my local store. It's actually pretty good. Apparently, bourbons in the South, Florida, Georgia, they can age a lot in the barrels because of the heat, and so it's kind of hot, and I like it. And I added some limoncello LaCroix.
There you go. What are you drinking, Mikey?
So I booted up ChatGPT.
Oh,
no.
What
Oh,
did
no.
you do?
This is going to be worse than Malibu and Coke.
We know that ChatGPT does not give you accurate answers.
I mean, I wonder what if. Because I never have used it for what any of its intended purpose was. All right? I'm like, let's just see how crazy we can get. So I went through my liquor cabinet, and then got in the fridge and got all whatever I had for mixers and juices and everything. And I said, here's everything I got. Give me a list of 3 drinks, but they have to be unique and interesting.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like,
No.
I fucking got you.
Did
Oh,
you
no.
specify that they were okay for human consumption?
No, I mean, if everything I told it was okay for human consumption, so ipso facto, the end
Conception.
result should be okay for human consumption.
Jesus.
No, it gave me one, and of course, I love it because ChatGPT names it itself, names the different drinks. These are all one-off kind of things.
Oh, God.
I'm drinking a Nightfall in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
I got 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of that black currant infused whiskey, 1/2 ounce of an espresso mixer,
Oh,
a 1/2 ounce of creme de cacao,
okay.
1/4 ounce of cherry liqueur.
Oh, my God. This is like a Long Island.
So many flavors.
This is so much.
A
So
dash
many.
of orange bitters, a spritz of lime juice. I like it.
Is it good?
I like it.
Mostly
Yeah.
liquor.
It's all liquor.
You take an atomizer and spray the lime juice into it just to get a hint of anything that's not liquor.
The espresso mixer, there's no alcohol in that.
What do you like? What do you? What does it taste like?
Yeah, what do you taste?
So you definitely get that black currant from
Okay.
the Von Payne, and then you absolutely get some coffee, obviously, because the espresso.
Can you do one of these every week, please? Or every time we record? This is fantastic. I love
ChatGPT
this.
absolutely just loves spitting shit out. So
Yeah.
100%.
Shan, Sarah, me, we're all gonna have heart attacks every week.
Are you kidding? Shan's gonna get all the stuff to make it.
yeah,
Shan will be trying it.
Shan will tell you what you did wrong and how to make it better.
Here's how to make it better.
Mhm.
it's interesting, I guess. It's fine. Well, that's what we're drinking, courtesy of my AI bartender. Let us know what you're drinking in our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/3 sheets, or drop us a line over in our Discord, which you can find the invitation shit somewhere in our Facebook group.
I think it's been to the top of the page.
Now, speaking of Disney, maybe not so much funny, but we're definitely going to give y'all some oral pleasures with some Disney music. We decided to let's do Disney music. I say let's, though this is a Maria thing. It's a Disney music, but like opinionated Disney music. And mostly, I think it is, okay, well, Disney makes a movie and the characters sing in it, all right? They've been doing that for absolute decades. But starting in the early 90s, I guess, they started releasing a separate track on the soundtracks, or sometimes using it in the end credits of the film, where one of the main characters' songs was performed by the hot artist of the time. Right, Maria? I mean, I'm taking
Yeah.
over. This was your idea. I'm just going.
Well, I think one of the first times that they did it was '89 when Little Mermaid came out. That's when Disney experienced the beginning of the Renaissance. And I think that part of it was because Little Mermaid's music was so beloved, they decided, oh, well, like, we could probably monetize the music, like the record sales as well. And so the 90s was just a slew of pop recordings of the main songs.
And those recordings typically coincided with, maybe we'll get into this, maybe we won't, a music video that would in turn air on your MTV, which was just basically a free commercial for the movie. And I get it. You know, you want to try to make some longevity, I guess, because they probably weren't thinking, it's an animated musical. These songs aren't going to be a hit with anybody. So we're going to get named musicians to sing the song to carry it, even though it may not have been a better version of the song. It happens in other movies too, not just Disney.
Yeah. Okay, so the first one that we're going to talk about is from Beauty and the Beast. It came out in 91. The main song, and most of these are like the main big ballad. Most of them are ballads.
Title track?
Yeah, the title track. So the song Beauty and the Beast is, of course, the title track from the movie of the same name. In the movie, it is sung by Angela Lansbury, who we all know and love. The pop version is Celine Dion, who she was like brand new to the scene. This was one of her first recordings that was really well known. And because she was not a household name at this point, the Disney company wanted to bring in somebody who was more tried and true. And so they got Peabo Bryson.
That is some wild backstory, because obviously when I saw that Peabo Bryson was in this one and A Whole New World, I was like,
Right.
who the fuck is Peabo Bryson?
That's
Now you're showing your age.
I mean, he also comes out to like Garden
Just had a
Rocks and stuff
birthday.
like that, I believe.
Does he really?
I think, yeah, he's been
Yeah.
at yeah.
I don't really know a whole lot of what he does other than the two songs that we're going to talk about.
Maria, I actually looked him
He
up,
sings.
and my
It's-
notes
I-
is
yeah,
that he's
I
an
don't-
R&B singer.
That's it.
That
huh?
makes sense. Yeah, we guessed that.
Okay, so the song won Golden Globe, Oscar, and Grammy. Won all three of those. It was number 9 on the Hot 100 chart, which hadn't happened for a Disney song.
I feel like the movie
I-
helped the
like-
song instead of the other way around, like they were shooting for. I think.
I don't know. I think both kind of piggyback off of each other. So anyway, James, let's start with you.
For this one, I loved Angela Lansbury. I mean,
It's
the
classic.
movie track. Yeah, it's awesome. And I went in thinking, well, of course that's going to be my favorite. But my first surprise was, on listening to them, I could see having the Celine Dion, Peabo Bryson one in a playlist somewhere. Not one that I would listen to often, but I could see that more than the Angela Lansbury one. So they're both good, both fun in different circumstances, but I really like that Celine Dion. I think there was the synergy between, like you said, her being a new up-and-comer and, like you also said, kind of the renaissance of Disney, right? I think it was just kind of a perfect storm that made that a really big hit and one that I really enjoyed.
So are you saying that you prefer...
I prefer the pop version one.
I'm keeping track here, too. Okay,
Oh,
so
great.
I'm
She's
for
keeping
the
score,
pop version.
everybody, so there is a wrong answer.
She's going to
No,
choose.
no. I'm just counting. I'm just tallying. And then we'll have our picks at the end. Like, collective picks.
I don't know how that's going to work. Yes, I'm in.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Lauren, you want to go next?
Sure. So I guess I showed my age by not knowing who Peabo was.
None of who even know?
I
don't
do.
know. Who it, yeah. Well,
never.
James, you are slightly older than
I am. I am. And I feel it.
So it is hard for me because the end credits songs sound very 80s and 90s to me. And as an 89 baby, they sound not like something I'd put in a playlist. And also, Angela Lansbury. Like, I do have some where the pop artist is my pick, but I can't with this one. She is a treasure, and I will fight you over that. I also just want to talk a little bit about the bait and switch that happened with the live action. I don't know if you guys remember the trailer for the live action had the Ariana Grande and John Legend pop version with this like amazing percussion thing happening in it. And I was like, the day that soundtrack came out, I sprinted to buy it. That version was not in it. It sounded exactly like the Celine Dion one. And I was devastated because I listened to the trailer on repeat because I was so enamored with what they had done with the song.
So you can't find that version anywhere.
I have not been able to find it. Nope. Maybe someone will be like, Lauren, it's right here. Anyways, that's all. Angela Lansbury version all the time.
All right. So James for the pop version, Lauren for the movie version. Mikey?
You know, I'm going with Angela Lansbury. Just, she's the GOAT, for starters. I know that her voice sounds a little aged, but, you know, it's Mrs. Potts. It's supposed to be, and I feel like, because of her being the actress involved with this, that when she sings, there's a little more emotion in that voice, because you kind of hear the future of these household items. It depends on the little matchmaker game that is being played, that she facilitates. So
did any of y'all watch Murder, She Wrote?
No.
So that's my problem with it. Because I'm old. Like,
That's your problem?
I think she's like, this lady's supposed to be solving murders. Why is she singing about?
I mean, she was stopping a murder.
I love
guess
it,
so.
but I have her head. That was a long running series, so I've got a lot of built up data with what her voice is supposed to do.
All right. I am agreeing with James.
We're divided, Lauren.
We are the correct ones, but that's fine. So we're split on that one. So first of all, I love Celine Dion. So I kind of feel like anything that she sings on is just, she's one of my top 5 singers. I would love to see her in concert. She's so good. And just, I used to listen to, has anybody ever listened to her Christmas CD? It's really, really good. And I used to fall asleep to it every night when I was in high school. I used to play it on repeat.
I mean, she's amazing. She is
so
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
I used to turn it down so low that you could only like just hear it. And it would play all night long. It was so weird. Anyway, I love the end harmony that her and Mr. PB, that's what I call him. and harmony that the two of them do. I don't know. I kind of get goosebumps every time I listen to it. It's so good.
And see,
So-
I'm the opposite of that. That exact thought of yours is that I feel like I probably could have given this to the pop version if it was just Celine. I don't know that it needed to be a duet. And I know you said they brought in Peekaboo Bison just for the for the name or whatever, but I think just Celine, I probably would have gone with it. No,
Right.
It is what it is.
I think it would have been better just with her, but I mean,
Madam Lansbury, thank you for your service in the film industry.
it's a classic either way, no matter which version you listen to.
So is she.
And so is she. So that one we're split on. Second one is A Whole New World from Aladdin. Came out in 92. Brad Kane is the singing voice of Aladdin. There was another actor who did the speaking voice. And then Leah Salonga was the singing voice for Jasmine, not the speaking voice for Jasmine. So this is one of those Disney movies where you had two people speaking and two people singing, and they were not the same.
I mean, that was most of the Renaissance movies, to be
Was
quite
it?
honest. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay, so those were the two singing voices for Aladdin and Jasmine. And then our man Peanut Butter, he's back. Peabo Bryson came back because that was the powerhouse between the duo and the Beauty and the Beast song. They thought, let's bring Peabo back. We got him again to sing the duet with Regina Bell.
Both of them R&B singers.
Both of them were R&B singers. The only reason why I know Peabo is because we talked about him in the first one.
Yep.
That's it. The song also, just like Beauty and the Beast, it won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, a Grammy. This one was number 1 on the Hot 100, and it replaced Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, which at that time had set a record 14 weeks at number 1.
That's wild.
I know. That 14 weeks at number 1 is not going to stand for very long, because in about 6 years we have a movie called Titanic come out. And hey, Celine's coming back and she'll be number 1 for quite a while there. But yeah, so at that time it was I Will Always Love You at 14 weeks at number 1. And then good old PB and RB. That's what I call them.
A lot of B's.
That's what they are in my phone.
Okay.
They got number 1 on the Hot 100. It's fine. The song's fine, but I like the movie one better. I'm going with the movie one.
Oh, you got to go first this time?
I got to go first this time because I went last time. I
Okay.
don't know.
So do I go next then? Is that how we're doing
Sure.
this? Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer the movie version of it. I mean, I couldn't tell you anything about Brad Kane and Leah Salonga except her name's going to come up again later. But I don't know, man. Oh boy, Bryson and Regina. I
This poor
feel
man.
like, and I listened to this today, and I was like, his voice is fine. It's good.
It's very smooth.
But it just seems a little generic, kind of. It seems safe. Like he's not doing anything crazy. And like you mentioned with the harmonies, that's carried by his duet partner a little bit.
And I think that's why I liked Beauty and the Beast, the pop version, better than I
Well, I
liked.
just don't think that needed a damn duet.
No, you're right. It really didn't.
At the end of the day, give me Kane and Salonga on this all day long. Give me the original recording from the film.
All right, Lauren.
First of all, movie version winner.
Mm-hmm.
Leah Salonga is a treasure. She is a Tony Award winner. She is a 2-time Grammy nominee. She is a Disney legend. She's the voice of Mulan. She's amazing.
Singing voice.
Yep.
Okay. Ming-Na Wen is the voice of Mulan.
And I just think maybe I'm not an R&B person, but I have to go with the movie version. Also, at some point as a child, I looked up Brad Kane and bought his CD.
Oh, really?
Yep. I couldn't tell you anything about it except that I liked it. And
Okay.
like Mikey said, it was kind of generic. Sorry if you're listening.
Brad. No, if you are
Brad.
Brad, we'd like to have you on.
We would love to have you on. Again, If anyone remembers, Aladdin was my first crush, my first love.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Brad, please come on
Please.
and meet your fan.
Your fan.
She was
Your
your
one
CD
fan.
sale.
I don't even know how I got that.
After that pitch, he'll definitely come on.
This must have been in like 2002. Like, where did I even get that CD? I don't know.
2002. So you actually
Bought a CD, yeah, of his.
So this is like well and truly after the film came out.
Yeah.
All right, James, what are you thinking?
So, because of Leah being the voice of Mulan, and again, that's my favorite soundtrack, I love her voice. So I picked the movie version of this one.
Full
as well.
suite.
Yeah, I just love it.
It's not that I think that the pop version is trash.
How dare you?
It's just,
It's generic.
I mean, it's fine. Although, you want to know what is trash? That fucking abomination that they did with the live action remake with Zayn Malik and whoever the fuck sang the song with him. Enunciate your words, dude.
We're gonna come back to that in another song.
I can't even listen to that song because he garbles. All right, so we are all in agreement. The movie version of Whole New World is by far
It's superior
better.
in all forms.
Superior. Okay. Now, this one I included, even though it's the same singer in the movie and the pop version. So, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Also, this is not like the song that I think of when I think of The Lion King. I think of Circle of Life.
Okay.
But this is like the one that they decided to record and put out and whatever. So obviously it's Elton John in the
No, you
well,
are completely wrong for
No,
starters.
wait. I
What do you
am
mean?
wrong.
What-
I'm
what's
sorry.
com-
It's not Elton John.
In the
movie.
in the movie it is absolutely
Not
not,
in the
Elton John. You got Joseph Williams, Sally Dworsky, Nathan Lane, Ernie Isabella, and Kirstel Edwards.
It's the characters singing.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay, do you know who 5 of those 6 were?
I know Nathan Lane, Ernie Isabella. I don't
Okay,
know the
was
rest
gonna
of
say,
them.
I know
Yeah.
Nathan Lane. The rest I don't fucking know.
But see, and Maria, it's also totally different lyrics. They keep the verse and the hook, but he sings a whole different and it makes sense because he's the only person singing it. You know, in the film it's a duet because you get the inner monologue of Simba, the inner monologue of Nala while they're working through their unresolved "you're probably my brother" issues because that's exactly how it works. I mean, that's how it works.
Uh-huh.
That tells one story, but the way Elton John sings it, it's more of like him singing it to someone or about someone instead of it being a couple dealing with it. And I'm just going to go first because I'm talking, so
Yep.
fuck off. This one was difficult for me. It was absolutely difficult. You've got the beautiful story being sung by the characters, and I'm taking Timon and Pumbaa out of this because they're at the very beginning of it. That's not really singing at all.
They're my favorite part.
And that fits in with the story of the movie. Who in their right minds are going to go up against Elton John for starters and say, I like something else better than yours, even though you wrote it? Because he did pretty much do all the music for it. But I got to go with the theatrical release. I got to go with the one from the cartoon simply because I love the duet, but also you've got the main vocal singer who handles the chorus of it and everything. You've also got the African a cappella chanting in the background while they're singing it. That's kind of providing a little rhythm and a little percussion, but it just fits so well and it moves the whole thing on. And you're like, this is great. I don't know what those guys are singing back there, but it's probably Swahili.
I actually was Googling it, and I think it's Zulu. So,
Oh,
Oh. All right, Lauren, you want to go next?
sure. Like Mikey, I was really conflicted on this one because Elton fucking John, right?
sir.
Sir.
Elton
fucking
fucking
John.
John. There you go.
Yeah, no. And I did a little bit of Googling. Apparently, he really pushed for there to be like a love ballad in The Lion King. And that apparently this song was going to be like a jokey song between Timon and Pumbaa. And he really pushed for it to be like an emotional, actually romantic song. And I don't know, that's cool.
It would not have worked as a joke.
I like that they kept like the stingers at the beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Anyways, movie version. Like Mikey said, there's just so much more going on in the movie version. And when I think of like Would I skip it if it came up on my playlist? The answer is, unfortunately, I would skip the Elton John version, even though Sir Elton John is incredible.
So I am not at all a Sir Elton fan. So this was slam dunk for me. I like the movie version. It's a fun beginning, fun ending, and then a great song in the middle. So
Am I the only one?
Oh, yeah?
I'm the only one that picked the Elton
You are.
John version. Here's the thing. I think that when did Princess Diana die? Was it 95? 94? 90 something. It was right around this same, like within a year or two of this one came out in 90. So Lion King came out in 94.
No.
It was
She was 97.
She was 97. Okay. So she was a couple years after. I think that I equate this song with, for some reason, her, because they were such good friends, Elton John and Princess Diana. So I feel like it all kind of like these few years kind of meshed together. I am not an Elton John fan, but I loved the music that he did for this movie, and I loved the song that he sang when Princess Diana died. So I feel like in these like few years, I can't listen to one without the other. It's a very strange conglomerate that is happening in my mind. But I went with the pop version just because I associate one song with the other, not for any other reason other than it's me. And that's how my mind works. But this one was number 4 on the Hot 100. And it won the Oscar, the Grammy, and the Golden Globe. Just
I
like
see a trend.
All right, next one. Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas, 95. Singing voice was Judy Kuhn. Pop version was Vanessa Williams, which
What?
was an interesting pick, I think. She had like a hit other than this. Again, song won Oscar, Grammy, Golden Globe. It was a top 10 hit, but I couldn't find where it actually placed on the Hot 100, so I'm going to go with probably number 10. Because otherwise it would have said something different. I don't like either version. Of
Oh my
this.
God, that's what I was
I
going
have
to
very
say.
low opinions of
I
both,
like-
so
Can I pick like neither?
no, you have to pick one. It's going to be your favorite. You're going to have to set it as your ringtone.
Oh, as my ringtone.
So help me, if my fucking phone made a sound nowadays, I would throw it out the window.
Oh yeah, my phone is on silent 24/7. What? I'm gonna pick the movie version, just because I feel like it's the least offensive of the two. I'm not really a fan at all of the soundtrack on the whole.
Just want to go ahead and apologize to, I guess, Kayla.
Although I do like, what's the one song, the dig and dig and dig,
Diggity dig.
diggity dig, diggity
They say diggity
Diggity.
dig.
They
They
say-
do, I swear.
in a Disney song. So yeah, I'm going with the movie version. James.
I actually like Vanessa Williams, so I would go with that one. I think she's just pop culturally from my thing. I mean, she's been with Mike Tyson. She was with Rick Fox, basketball player. She's been
She dated
bit
Mike
parts
Tyson?
here and there. Yeah,
I mean, there for a while,
Oh, I
who
didn't know
did?
that. Well, that's true.
I think she's interesting. I would go with that one, but I don't really like either of them, as you said.
If I could not pick either, I would not pick either. Mikey.
Fuck all y'all, because I liked the cartoon version. I like it. I like the song. I'm not saying that I like the cartoon version over Vanessa Williams' version yet. I do want to say, so I guess when this came out, they had Vanessa Williams and her version on MTV. Okay, and I would probably have been the appropriate age for when it came out. I'm not doing the math, but teenager. And with no access to the Googles, the IMDb's, and I didn't actually go watch the movie, up until today, I thought she was the voice of Pocahontas, because they're like, well, shit, she can sing and she can act. So Disney was smart. They just made her the voice of Pocahontas, and she sang the song in it. I have always thought it was her,
Huh.
until I do research and I realize, no,
She was not.
She
in the
was
movie
not
at
the
all.
movie at all. And the actress, I didn't write this down, but she was one of the first an indigenous person cast in a role that was appropriate for character, I guess. Like they didn't just whitewash the role. The whole plot, yes, but the role not so much.
Irene Bedard.
Irene, but I got to go with the cartoon version. I just like, if not for the lyrics, then I like the arrangement of the orchestra behind it and the woodwinds. No offense, Vanessa. Come on the show. I'd love to have you.
All right, Lauren, what are you picking?
Movie version. I mean, the pop version didn't really do anything for me. I don't know who Vanessa Williams is. I'm sorry. I'm just.
You're too
I
young.
guess I'm just not old. I feel very old. I just turned 36, and I feel very old.
Oh, by the way, happy
my
birthday.
God.
You've mentioned it like 3 times now.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I actually loved the Pocahontas movie as a kid. I loved Miko, the raccoon. I had a little stuffed raccoon that I played with. I love Colors of the Wind. I love it. And the pop version didn't really do anything for me. Sorry. So, movie version.
Guys, this is the third movie version in a row.
Look, we got to get into
We're
the
confusing.
2000s. Things are going to change.
To be fair, though, Maria, you picked the lesser of 2 evils, and even James said he wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
So I don't count
Yeah.
your votes.
Oh, okay.
Maria,
Thanks.
I count your votes.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Lauren.
It's not a contest.
like
You can't win, Lauren.
I don't know. If Maria can cheat, she can win. So,
That's right. All right, next one. God, I love this movie. Okay, so Hercules. Well, wait. Do you want to talk about Mulan? Because I skipped Mulan. I totally forgot about it. Should we do that next? Because I think that was the next movie that came out, right?
we did skip Mulan. Yeah.
So was it Lea Salonga again?
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Christina Aguilera did
Pop version.
God.
the pop
yes.
version of Reflection.
Ah.
Okay, so I don't have any research done on this one, but let's talk about this one.
But I love Christina Aguilera.
I do too.
I went back and I checked it out, and go back and watch this pop version again. You'll be like, this is not good.
The pop version of it.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
include this in my research, but
I didn't either because
God,
I didn't
love
even think
Christina
about it.
Aguilera.
I went in there because I was like, I want to see if there's any other songs, and I made a small list, and this was one of them. It was just like, she was young. I think she was like Genie in a Bottle young, okay? So,
It was even before that.
Genie in the Bottle was, I think, her big break, wasn't it?
yeah.
Her very
Yeah.
first single was Genie in a Bottle. So I remember watching some kind of like, again, VH1, like behind the music documentary about Christina Aguilera.
She
And
was
it
Mickey
was,
Mouse Club, wasn't she?
yes, she was in Mickey Mouse Club. Christina Aguilera was saying that she had just finished Mickey Mouse Club. They had just wrapped. She had moved back to Pittsburgh, which is where her mom's side of the family was from. And she was recording or trying to like get a record deal. And the movie execs, they didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on a pop singer. So they were looking for somebody that was new and that had a strong voice. And they remembered that she did. And so they had called her agent and said, can you hit whatever like super fucking high note it is? And she took a Whitney Houston song and went into her bathroom and tried to like belt this top note. And she could. She didn't know that she could before that. So she could. So she got on the phone and sang for them. And they were like, yeah, we're going to fly you back down. Come in and record this song. And that was her first, I don't want to say hit. Because, I mean, it was definitely a good song. But I don't think it, like, broke any records.
So I will say, when I was looking into this, I was like, okay, you know what? No, because Mulan sings Reflection, and then I remembered that she sang it for like the promotion of the movie.
Right.
I was like, but I'm gonna go on record. This is a go with me. A little bit of gray area here. The new version of Reflection she sings in the live action Mulan is fucking amazeballs compared to either of the other 2 versions.
Really?
She re-recorded it for the movie, and you can
Ooh.
tell how she's progressed as an artist and her abilities and how she sings. And it's got so much
Right.
more emotion. And it's a beautiful song. But what do you expect after 25 years, 30 years?
No, yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, so Mikey, would you say the pop version, but the newest?
Oh, the
pop
live
version?
action version over,
Any of the other versions?
period in the story.
I had totally forgotten about that. I was going to say the pop version anyway, but I didn't even consider the live act. Like, it didn't even pop into my mind. But I think that I would also say the same. It's so good. She is so good.
I love the live action version. That's a monkey wrench. I agree with the live action version, but of the previous generation, I would have gone with the movie. Just, I love her voice. So
Christina's young voice just hadn't matured enough.
Yep.
You're right, Mikey. You can hear how young she is, but as a fellow 1989 birth baby, I was like rocking out to that when I was 15, and she was like off recording her own albums and stuff. So yes, I agree. The maturity between that and 20 years later is wild. I'm gonna have to look this up because actually, like, I don't think I heard the re-recorded version in the new Mulan.
All right, so are we saying the pop version, but the live action pop version?
Well, I mean, no, because James said if you were going with what came out when the original animated film came out, he would go animated. But he agrees
he's the only
live
one.
action is good. So it's a caveat. It's a little bit of an asterisk on this.
All right.
Yeah, we're sticking with the original rules. Gotta stick with the rules, guys.
Rules are meant to be deleted.
Followed.
Changed.
Okay, Maria, let's get
All
into
right.
this next one, which you absolutely love this movie.
All right, next one. Hercules, Go the Distance. I did not write down who the singing voice of Hercules was.
Shit. Hang on. Roger
Roger
Bart.
Bart.
There you go.
It's a Broadway dude.
I was writing down like notes as I was at school, and at this point, my students were just fucking crazy. So I kind of just
Now,
left my notes go to the wayside, and I never came back to them.
if you were smart, I'm not saying you're not smart. That came out
Okay.
so wrong. If you were smart in this situation, you could have absolutely got their feedback.
That's a great idea. I should probably have done that since
These
we
children?
were literally watching Hercules.
Have they seen Hercules?
We were watching it. Yes, we watched it in class
it's like
this past week because we just finished our unit on folktales. So
It's like a
Yeah.
Hercules is a myth, and that is a type of folktale. Back to Hercules. Go the Distance. Michael Bolton and his velvet tones.
his mumbly velvet tones.
And that fucked up
He
hairline.
sounds like he has a throat full of gravel. And I am so fucking here for it. I'm going with the pop version.
So let's unpack the hotness of Michael Bolton.
Yeah, short hair Michael Bolton.
But that's not Michael Bolton from Go the Distance. Short hair Michael Bolton is Michael Bolton now.
No,
Yeah?
no, he had cut his hair then. Hold on.
Guys, I just Googled Michael Bolton. You can't be talking about who I am looking at right now. There is long.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like
He has-
aged Kenny G.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
No,
And his
short hair
shirt's only
Michael
got 2 buttons.
All right, you're right. He did have long hair in the
Uh-huh.
music video.
these are some deep.
Yeah,
deep
like I said,
necks.
2 buttons. I mean, he's...
He was sexy.
Now, having said all of that, I also side with Michael Bolton's version of Go the Distance.
No.
I do.
Lauren, it's so good.
I mean, listen,
He mumbles. Guys, I listened to it in the car on the way to my computer.
it is an absolute power ballad, though. Like, this is 90s, AARP now power ballad music. Not to throw shade at the cartoon version. It's just really difficult to get into it because there's dialogue in the middle of the fucking song, and there's a whole act that takes place in the middle of the song. Or you can just go straight to the source and you can fucking mainline Michael Bolton singing it right into your vein and ear holes and just be done with it. James, why do you agree?
I'm with you.
So good.
I'm with you. Yeah, there are reasons. I mean, girl I was dating at the time was really into this movie and this song and Michael Bolton. So for that reason and no other, I'll go with Michael Bolton in this song.
Okay, do you want to defend your stance, Lauren? You're alone on this hill right
Yes. Actually, I'm not on the hill. All right. So here's my thing. I recognize that Michael Bolton was some kind of sex symbol while I was a child. So I can't understand it, but I can empathize with it. Okay. So we're going to start there. Secondly, Roger Bart. I saw him at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, Georgia when I was in college in Young Frankenstein. I met him at the stage door and he seemed pretty cool and he gave me his autograph. So point in his favor. And all the YouTube comments were incredibly positive.
Yeah.
They were all like, you can go the distance. This song means a lot to me. So can I abstain from voting on this
No.
one? No? Okay, then I hate myself. I'm going to vote for Michael Bolton and his wife. Because the movie version, where there should have been a verse, is nothing.
Because it's broken up.
He sings
Yes.
the chorus, and then there's nothing. And even the soundtrack couldn't be bothered to give you anything in there. There's nothing. So, I guess I'm gonna pick the Michael Bolton version, which I only heard for the first time in my life.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
golden
full
side.
sweep. That's a full sweep for MB
If anyone deserves it, it's 72-year-old,
Michael Bolton.
You're welcome, America.
easy listening legend, Michael
So
Bolton.
good. So good.
We might
We
actually.
might
Yeah.
get him on the
Michael,
show.
if you want to come on the show.
That convinced him. Sorry, Roger Bart, but I did see you on a regional Broadway tour in Atlanta, Georgia, sometime around 2008.
Buy your
So
CD.
I did not buy his CD. I got his autograph.
Should have got on a CD. And Roger, if you want to come on,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Jesus Christ. So after Hercules, Disney had a bunch of flops, and they fucked around with like no actual songs in the movies. Like I'm thinking specifically Treasure Planet, where it wasn't really songs sung by characters. It was like they had the Goo Goo Dolls sing. Atlantis was the same way. Treasure Planet, Home on the Range, Brother Bear did the same thing. So there were a bunch of movies that didn't really have songs sung by the characters until this little movie in 2013. And that's when Frozen came out. And they had this monster hit called Let It Go.
I wish Adam was here because he would tell us all about it.
Of course. Of course, Idina Menzel, the voice of Elsa.
Adele Dazeem.
Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem
Say her
was
name.
the voice of Elsa, and obviously the singer. Her version peaked at number 5 on the Hot 100. I don't know why Disney decided to do a pop recording of this song when you literally had a Broadway royalty singing the lead role in your movie, but they had Demi Lovato record it, and that song went absolutely fucking nowhere.
But I'm ready to talk
Okay.
about it, Maria.
Go ahead and let's talk about it.
Let It Go is very visually impactful. You know?
In the movie, you mean?
Yeah, in the movie. She's too drunk to talk about what she's talking about, but she's describing the shapes of the snow and the crystals and stuff that she is forming as she's singing, you know? And I feel like Demi Lovato is like, up in the cold air, I can finally
Like, there's
see
no
clearly.
feeling to it.
Yeah.
There's no
it's so
emotional
much more impactful. Like, she throws the glove up and she is, you know, they kind of make fun of it in Frozen too, but the pop version does not carry the weight that I mean, my now husband and I dragged him to see Frozen, and I'm pretty sure I was like crying during this song. And it is just a very different experience. There's a reason that the song became what it was, right? It wasn't just the songwriting, but it was the visuals with what was actually happening, with what was going on in the song, with the amazing vocals by Idina Menzel / Adele.
Mm-hmm. So are you going with the movie version?
Yes, the percussion thing that happened in the Demi Lovato version was cool. And it's kind of like, if they want to play that while I'm walking out of Magic Kingdom after watching Happily Ever After, I'm not going to complain. But I will always, always, always put the Idina Menzel version on my running playlist.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really heard Demi Lovato's version more than like 2 times, maybe 3. And like, you couldn't get away from the movie version of the song. Not that I really wanted to, but I mean, like, that was what was all over the place. So I am definitely going with the movie version on this one as well. James?
Yeah, it's not even close for me. The movie version by a landslide. My daughter was prime time, and even though I heard it 10,000 times, it was one that actually for me, it never got old. It's still not old. It's just a classic. I love it.
It's just good.
The lyrics are great. The sound, the song, the music, the arrangement's great. It's a really good song.
Mikey?
You know, for me, the movie version is probably one of my 3rd most requested songs every Christmas during my light show that I have on the house. Obviously, it's a good song because it's got staying power for a decade or more, and it just stays relevant even with sequels. Everybody loves that song. I do want to say that Lauren and I are somewhat of the same mind here. I'm not a big fan of Idina Menzel, and I am certainly not a big fan of Demi Lovato.
Did I
Now,
say
let
I
me
was not a big fan of it?
Ma'am, let me finish.
Let the record show.
What I'm getting at is I prefer Idina's vocals over Demi Lovato's, but as Lauren said, the percussion and like the arrangement of the pop song, I kind of like. I wish I could have a blend of the two, I guess. Like, I would like more of Demi's backing track, I guess, but more with Idina's vocals instead, because there's a lot more emotion in what she's singing. And Demi Lovato's selection reminds me a lot of Christina Aguilera's selection on Mulan, because there was just something, there was a disconnect, I guess, between the song and or video and movie. I will say that much like Lauren said, the song does a lot more if hearing it while watching the movie, because sometimes the songs aren't written and recorded the same time as the movie and so on and so forth. So I don't know which came first, chicken or the egg on this one. I mean, I would have to say probably the movie, because what's written matches, but it could be the other way around, and it fits so well with the Frozen fractals all around, stuff like that. It just, the whole thing works. So give me a blend, and if I can't have that, then I'll take the movie version.
Yes, the Frozen fractals, and you're right, the backing tracks on Demi's version are fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, they really are.
It's upbeat in the right spots. It comes back down, and it works. And it makes sense, but even in the cartoon, it has that going on as well, but it's orchestral. And then with Demi's, it's more pseudo-rock. I don't know what else to call it. I don't know. Poppy. Give me both.
Yeah, I know exactly the part you're talking about, and that part, like, tore at my heart. That's all.
Okay. Maria, can we do more Frozen? I want to do more Frozen.
Okay, sure. We have 2 more. These are both from Frozen 2. Because Frozen 2 was like one of those weird movies that didn't really have like its main song.
They couldn't reveal it because it would have spoiled everything.
So like, I guess Into the Unknown is kind of like their main song.
It's kind of their Let It Go, but
it's kind of their Let It. But then later in the movie,
but it's a sequel.
Yeah, right. And then you have Show Yourself, but then you have this like 80s power ballad in Lost in the Woods. And
don't forget the super fucking emo melodramatic Kristen Bell song about do the next
right thing.
right thing.
I hate that song.
I love Kristen Bell. That song sucks.
I like that song.
You're wrong, Lauren. You don't like
No, it's not.
No, someone in Three Sheets sent me an ornament of Anna from Frozen 2 back in 2020 when I was having like a really hard time, and they sent me that with a handwritten note about like sometimes you just need to do the next right thing, and it
Aw.
like I still have that note, and thank you, and it is one of the ornaments I always put on my tree. So fuck you, Mikey.
So,
It is
ornament exchange person, if you want to come on the show.
All right, so Into the Unknown is the first one that we're talking about. Of course, Idina Menzel. And the pop version is recorded by Panic at the Disco.
Panic!
Panic!
At the Disco.
With an exclamation point at the disco. Listen, when we talked about Let It Go, it is like hands down movie version, Idina Menzel. We don't need a pop version. This time around, I am 100% going with the pop version. That song is so fucking good. When they sing it, it is so good. And I know, like, when the movie came out, both of the boys were obsessed with these songs, but they were obsessed with Panic at the Disco's version rather than the movie version. So we listened to the pop one all the time. Yeah, I love the version that Panic at the Disco does. So that's what I went with. Who's next?
all right. I'll go next, Maria. I hate to tell you that you're wrong, but I won't because the Panic at the Disco version is amazing.
It's so good.
The movie version is good. It's fun. It's great, but the Panic at the Disco version is incredible.
So good.
I just like that's like literally my notes say fight me. I have nothing else to say. The movie version, I kind of said earlier, they were like you can't spoil it, so they didn't want to show yourself in any of the trailers or anything. So we just got into the unknown in all the trailers, and
It's fine.
yeah, it's fine. There's nothing
It's a
wrong
good
with
song.
it. I don't
It's
hate
not
it.
a bad song.
It's great.
I mean, obviously.
I think that's exactly the way to put it, Lauren, that the movie version is good if you didn't have the Panic at the Disco version. But since you have the Panic at the Disco version, it's just... And I love Idina Menzel, but I think the Panic at the Disco version by far also is a better arrangement.
Mikey,
I'm with you guys.
full sweep.
This was also in my Christmas light show. I don't know. If I'm being honest, I feel like his vocals in Panic at the Disco, they just hit so much harder than Idina Menzel's in the movie, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. The whole arrangement they have on the back end, I'm all in for Panic at the Disco. It's funny, the 90s movies, most of us went with the movies version, but in the 2000s, sometimes trending towards the, I don't know, maybe this is the first one of the 2000s.
No, you're right.
I have to wonder, like, is this like I don't love R&B, we don't love R&B, or it's just not the style anymore because it's 30 years old, or
I think it's also, there's the stars are, it's cool now for stars to do Disney tracks, right?
Yeah.
So I think they're getting better
Mm-hmm.
stars to do the music.
That's true. It's like a
That's
rite
true,
of passage.
And the stars have grown up on
That's true,
Disney
too.
movies.
tracks.
Yeah.
They've got
So,
yeah.
a vested interest.
Yeah.
right.
That's true. Okay, last one. Our 80s power ballad, Lost in the Woods. Of course, Jonathan Groff is the one that sings it in the movie.
King George himself.
King George himself. Fantastic vocalist, great actor, wonderful. And then, speaking of 90s, Weezer does...
They're still
The
relevant. You'll shut your mouth.
No, I didn't say that they weren't. I'm just saying that they started in the 90s. Weezer did the pop version.
Hang on.
What?
Is it the pop version, or is it just basically
The same exact
version.
a better version?
Mm.
Oh.
I'll go out and I'll just say it.
Hmm.
Guess we're gonna fight.
I'm with Mikey. I picked Weezer too.
It's fucking
Really?
Weezer
I mean,
Yeah.
from front to back.
Who is Weezer?
Oh, Lauren. Oh, Lauren.
Well, they're not Ween, that's for sure.
No.
Okay, I guess I'll go first. I'll go first and get my bad opinion out of the way. Okay, first, I'm not sure who Weezer is,
Jesus
but
Christ. This is
my notes
what we
say,
get.
and I quote, "Weezer is doing nothing for me?" ?
well, that makes sense.
I love Jonathan Groff. I love Spring Awakening. I love musical theater.
Fuck is Jonathan Groff.
I love Jonathan Groff. I was not initially a huge fan of the song at all, but then when they were like, no, it's an 80s power ballad, I was like, you know what? I can get behind the retro of the song.
Yeah.
I never listened to the Weezer version until today. I listened to it at least 3 times. It was almost identical, right? Am I
No,
crazy?
no, not at all.
I'm just saying, quote, Weezer is doing nothing for me.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry.
Weezer did it for me because I decided on
Oh, no.
on the Weezer version. So, Lauren, you're outnumbered. Sorry. 3-1.
That's okay. I can accept that. I can accept
Good.
that.
Good, you're gonna have to.
This is my favorite song from Frozen 2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
And my whole reason for
Okay.
liking it is that it absolutely does not fit with anything else
Oh, it
in the
doesn't fit at all.
movie whatsoever. This is like one of the Lopez's just got high and decided, it'd be great.
Probably.
An 80s power ballad.
80s power ballad.
Oh, you mean like Michael Bolton? No.
Weezer.
No.
Well, and Weezer's not a typical Disney band.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Like,
no.
I mean, they're not.
It's
They're
just-
not I would say a commercial kind of band. Like they've just kind of always done their own thing, and their sound is, which is great because when you listen to when you listen to the Weezer version, there's a certain riff that River Cuomo does on the guitar that just has that specific Weezer sound from all their songs.
Yeah.
Maybe except Beverly Hills, but I don't want to get into because that was kind of like one of their weird songs they
Beverly
did.
Hills,
That's where
where
I wanna be.
Oh, that's Weezer?
Yeah.
Wait, so Weezer's from like the 60s?
No.
Oh,
Oh, No.
Oh, Lauren. They're from the 90s.
To now.
Yes.
You gotta remember, I was like NSYNC Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
girly,
well, you know what?
you
They
know?
probably all knew the guys from Weezer. Yeah, they
Yeah.
would have been on TRL at the same time.
All right, so here's our final tally for the night. Beauty and the Beast, we were split 2-2. Movie versus pop version. Whole New World, movie version, full suite. What was the next one?
You took the notes.
I abbreviated.
You're our stenographer.
My notes are not in order.
Was it
Color-
Can You Feel the Love?
Can
or was
you
it Beauty
feel?
and the
Yeah,
Beast?
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? This one was 3-1. Movie.
Elton, if you want to come on the show,
Only
Please,
one of us
Elton.
likes you. Apparently, it's me.
I will boot Peabo.
What? I will fight
No,
people for
fuck
you to
it.
be
It'll
on the
just
show.
be you and
It
Peabo,
doesn't-
and
it
I want to
doesn't-
do it.
Colors of the Wind, 3-1, the movie version. Go the Distance, Michael Bolton all the way. Reflection, but with an asterisk, the live action version with Christina Aguilera. Let It Go, movie version. Into the Unknown, pop version. Lost in the Woods, pop version.
Sorry,
That's
Laura.
it.
Okay.
She'll
I can
get over
accept defeat. I'll get over it. I'm gonna have to go do some research into Weezer.
You know what? That's the greatest phrase I have ever heard. As a child of the, I mean, I discovered like my love for music in the '90s.
Yeah.
Yes, you should do some research on Weezer. You'll probably come back and be like, "Shit, this ain't bad."
It's like my kids when they said they were going to go watch Friends. Like,
Oh.
they rediscovered Friends.
It's so popular right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up, Mikey.
Okay, Maria's tired. Then we will start with the rappage. Listen, opinions and Disney go hand in hand, all right? And opinions are like assholes. They're all over Disney. So there is no reason why you can't join the conversation on our Facebook group and let us know your opinions on some of these songs, these tracks here, from whether maybe you like the cinematic version, or maybe you really like the pop release. I call it the single release because that's usually how it's listed when you look at the soundtrack, because this was the single release to radio stations. But let us know how we were wrong, because for the most part, with the exception of a couple, we were pretty well in agreement on a lot of this, which I thought was pretty interesting and pretty telling. But
we were very much on.
And you know what? There are some songs, some stuff we didn't get to. For instance, there's a singles version of "How Far I'll Go" from Moana. Another one of "You're Welcome" from Moana. I See the Light had a single version released, and then there's like 3 versions of "Remember Me" from Coco. I know they're out there. I've got opinions on all those as well. So if you want to engage with me, hit me up in our Facebook group or Discord and let me know, because I'll tell you right now which version of Coco it is. I'll fucking die on that hill, and I won't be alone. Suck it, heck. But anyway, that's going to wrap us up on most of what we got going on. Maria, do you have any closing remarks? I know we don't have Adam to help cover events because he's the events guru. He's our events shaman, and he's not here because he is currently eventing as we record this for the big gay fabulous sheet up happening
in the world right
this may be the last day. I don't know.
As we speak. When we first started recording tonight, he was messaging us in the co-host chat, and I think he was pretty well toasty.
Was he drunky pants?
I think maybe, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was he was he sheeting one on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
3 sheets to the mouse.
Absolutely.
So
He tried to call us.
Yes, that. Well, he called. Someone answered.
Stephanie Cullum answered.
Bless her.
God bless her. What up? So yeah, come and join us on our Facebook group. We have the main group. We have 3 Sheets to the Finish Line if you're into fitness. We have 3 Sheets Gaming if you're into games. And now we have our Discord channel if you're into Discord. Not actual Discord, but like into to Discord the app.
If you have to explain it, they're not into it.
Okay, got it. Cool. All right, moving on.
I would just say that Discord doesn't have the same type of community restrictions that Facebook has, and we're a little more lenient on what goes on there than we are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because there's different places you can post some of this stuff.
Correct.
So, yeah. And Discords, it can be a lot of fun. You get in this, we've got video chat rooms set up, so you get on there, you can hang out in the video chat room, somebody pops in, you guys can play a game together. It's all integrated. But if you have questions on how Discord works, Adam and I more than happy to walk you through that and also help you activate your AARP card.
Me too. I'm here too for Discord.
Lauren, I'm gonna hit you up next because if I go counterclockwise, you're next on my screen. Thanks for taking time out of your birthday celebrations to come and be late on the episode with us. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. It's June 1st, so my birth month is officially over, which is quite sad. But if you're like me and you wonder who is Peabo Bryson, what is a Weezer, you can also find a place in 3 Sheets to the Mouse or 3 Sheets to the Finish Line or the Discord.
Well, again, Lauren, thank you for hopping on. But I'm going to throw it over to James, who was like literally the second person here to talk to me. What's up, James?
Nothing. Thanks for having me. It's fun as always, and look forward to listening to this when it comes out. And as everybody said, 3 Sheets is just it's a great community. So if you're listening to this and you haven't found them on the Facebook page or Discord, figure out how to do that.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
We're pretty amazing.
I haven't met a serial killer in the group yet, so
that's because they're good.
Because we don't tell you. We're plotting.
Good times. Good times
I think
overall.
that makes you the serial killer.
I mean, I'm not afraid of going back to jail. So
that might be it.
According to the math there, James.
Could be.
You know, if no one in your family is the crazy uncle, then it's probably you.
Well, I'm a girl, so.
Are you?
So, I think so.
I'll Fight him for
Thank
you,
you.
Maria.
What the hell does that even mean?
Doesn't
All right. So, at the risk of, getting bitten tonight, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for listening. This was a fun show. I love nothing more than music and Disney music as a whole. So, this was a great idea, Maria. Thank you very much for probably asking Gregory Philip Thompson about it. And they said, here's an idea for a show topic for you. I know how you
I did
teachers,
not. I came
your
up with
teachers
this
in your AI.
all
I
on
know how
my
that
own.
works.
That's
But
right.
thanks for listening. Be sure to follow us on our socials. Check it out. Join us. We want to have you around with us. But unfortunately, this is not. No, I guess fortunately, this is not goodbye. It's see you real soon. So good night.
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 Go